short. I made one already, but it got too long, so I just stopped it. All right, daily. I like to put a box around the daily price. You had six green twos. This is strat speak. It just means it made a new high without making a newer low. So you got higher high and lower lows 6 days in a row. Wow, that's beautiful. And I screwed it up. I didn't. I mean, I was in the puts at one point. I was up 80%, but I couldn't be on screen. I'm doing a lot of other stuff, so it came back down, and I ended up getting out of the puts with a smaller gain. Womp womp, because I didn't trust this breakout on the daily. I just thought for sure it was coming down. Well, not for sure, but I just thought it was coming back down, and it didn't. And it gave up 6 daily candles of green. So you always put a box around the daily candle and see if it breaks the low, because that's a clue. Well, it did. It broke. So yesterday at 6 p.m. it opened, whatever, and the price came down. And then on the 4 hour, you can see this is the range, the daily range as seen on the 4 hour. So clearly, price came down to the bottom of the range, it bounced, and then it just broke the range. So we're making new lows on the 4 hour. All right. So the 1 hour is what really got me in the position. The 1 hour squeeze. It was a 1 hour squeeze set up with the histogram coming down, and also in the back of my mind, I'm remembering the histograms coming down on the 4 hour, even the whole time while price was going higher, like the run up to that beautiful high. The histogram was coming down the whole time. So then when it had a 1 hour squeeze set up with the histogram on the 1 hour coming down, and it got a little bit flattish for a few, a day or two. It got flattish. And then price just kept coming down. That gave me enough bias to just go long USO puts. Okay, so now what I've done is on this chart, you can see the 4 hour range. Put a box around the 4 hour range, right? So it shows up on the lower time frame. So I'm cool if price wants to chop around and come back up and whatever inside of this box. But really what I want to see is it break the bottom, the low there, and make another wouldn't it be great later this afternoon you get another red 4 hour candle because it lost this low right here. That would be great if you're short. So now if you're not short, I just threw these levels on here because I'm not trading foots because I can't be on the screen a whole lot lately. So I'm not into trading foots unless I can really actively manage it. So, but what I did here is just real rough, quick and dirty strat idea is you got this nice bounce, right? As seen on the 5-minute candles, right? It had a reversal, but then now you got 2 inside candles. So it's real simple. If you want to be short, short the bottom of this range, which would be 109.16. And I'm not telling you to do this. I'm just saying this is how strat works. You would short 109.16. Now, I had put the stop up there thinking if you wanted to front run it and you want to short somewhere in here, the stop would be 109.61. But if this breaks 109, like I would put my short order at 109.15. And then my stop already, I would have to move it. I would put my stop at the top of that inside candle, which is 109.44. And the thing I like about strat is if you have a bias and there's some momentum, when you take the entry, you can have a tight stop. Okay, so if you wanted to wait, short 109.15, always 1 penny lower. And then if you wanted to stop, it would be 109.44, but same on the stop, put it 1 penny above that. So 109.45. And I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but this is what I'm looking at. This is what strat would say. Okay, so anyway, that's just a little tidbit on strat. But the main thing I'm watching is the momentum to the downside and the 4 hour candle. Okay, last thing, Elliott wave, who knows? Who knows? This could be a region if it wants to be bullish, and this is just giving you a, moderate pullback. I mean, it's already given you a moderate pullback, right? The problem with crude is all the pullbacks are like shallow. Not all, but until this one. This was finally a decent pullback, right, for a wave 4. But is it a wave 4? Or is it an A wave? I mean, it did look impulsive. And this, I mean, gosh, it's hard to tell, man. I don't know. So, but the idea would be if this is some kind of 5 up, maybe this is a 1-2, but maybe not. Maybe this was an A wave and that's a B wave, and then you're going to get a C wave, which, wow, that's crazy. I don't know about that. But who cares what I think? Just showing you some measurements. That's all. So this would be an area I'd watch. I mean, I'm watching every area, but this is if it gets down into here, wouldn't it be interesting if all of a sudden you get what looks like an impulsive move up and out of here, or at some point you get a nasty, and then then you would look for a bounce, and then maybe you get a 3, 4, 5, which would be a 1 of C. I mean, that's just an idea, but I don't know. This is it's not really looking clearly impulsive to the downside to me. So that's all I got. All right, man. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Good luck.